Majority of our football players are up here. We have our men's basketball team up here. We have our women's basketball team up. We have some volleyball players up, women's soccer, softball. So we're looking at those individual sports. Now obviously our fall sports, we're really trying to gear up for preparation for the upcoming season. So we want to develop their strength component, and we really want to try to build up that conditioning base so when they start their preseason workouts, we're really limiting the risk of injury. Post-workout of stretching and just trying to get the bodies cooled down a little bit, reduce the amount of blood pooling that would occur, and then again, just trying to educate the kids as much as possible, trying to take care of their bodies. If they feel a twinge or a tweak somewhere in their muscles, let us know. We may back off with that athlete. But it's really trying to communicate with them as much as possible, seeing what they're at, because these workouts are pretty intense right now. We really try to hammer through the nutrition component. Within 15 to 30 minutes, they've got to take in some sort of carbohydrate, protein. We try to make components of each workout have some sort of competitive edge to it. One of those kids running next to me is the one that's going to try for his starting spot. So learn to compete now, because the harder you compete now, easier it gets in the camp, because you should be competitive as long as you can and as hard as you can, because then you're going to become better. You're going to work yourselves better, and then you're going to have your athletes next to you work a little bit harder.
Training, you get to know your teammates better, you're working on plays, you're learning out, and while you're doing that, you're getting your conditioning up and your strength up, so you're going to camp full force, ready to go, because there could be a lot of injuries in August come camp time, but if you're out here working out, you're already acclimated and you're ready to go just from the jump right now. Mental toughness. The last 2 seasons, we have 2 championships, and due to the fact that we're able to keep competing in the 4th quarter, even if it's got to come from behind or maintain that lead when other teams are giving up, the fact that ERICKSEN focuses on that a lot, mental toughness, and that's a key thing to have, because when you're tired and you're fatigued, you tend to make a lot of mental mistakes that you usually don't make when you're not that tired. You just got to stay intact with each other, offense and defense, and we got to communicate and keep things going. When you're here and you see someone working out just as hard as you tend to want to rely more on them during the game. During big plays, you're looking at them to make that play, because they sacrifice the same thing you sacrificed over the summer. Being here with your teammates, it definitely makes it exciting. You just want to be here and just have that bond and just have fun while we can, and when it's time to work, it's time to work.
I think in the off-season is when you really build leadership skills, and so now you have to be the fastest one, the strongest one, to really make your team realize that, okay, you're an impact player. And so this is where you build it in the summer. Usually it's every day, shooting and dribbling, weight training, and conditioning. So we do conditioning 3 times a week, or 4 times, weight training 4 times, and then everyday basketball. We have open gyms every Tuesday and Thursday and Sunday, so that really builds on the court, chemistry. So we get to know how to play with each other, because it's basically a whole new team. Off the court, we room together, and we're all in the same pretty much area. We're just together all the time. We know each other better than anybody else here, so it just really does build off-court chemistry too. Myself, I need to shoot better, I believe, so I'm really working on that this summer. Team-wise though, we do open gym, we do 3-on-3, so we really know how to move without the ball, pass, cut, set screens, that kind of stuff. So we're really working on, off-the-ball stuff and just working together as a team. freshman coming in, you don't think that. These girls are so fast, so much stronger, so much bigger than you really encounter. Everybody in high school that goes to college is they're the best player on their high school team. Well, now it's everybody's the best player, so it's like really just kind of like dog eat dog. You got to make yourself to the top. It's difficult, but if you can get there, it's really rewarding. So there's always nerves, but you know, not the freshman nerves. If I work hard, hopefully it'll pay off. So.
Next year we're really looking to win the EC tournament. We have a lot of incoming players and everything, and we're really adding to our team, and we're really stepping up our game. During the spring season, we worked harder than we've ever worked before, and everything like that. We're really motivated to win this year. It's really important so we can get ahead of our game and come back in during our season and be on top of it and kind of have a step up on everyone else. When we come to preseason, when everyone's here, it gives us time to bond off the court. So then when we go on the court, it's we have better chemistry on the court.
It's hard, but you manage it. It kind of gives you more structure. You have to figure out when you're going to do what. That teamness, that team unity kind of made it more motivating for everyone. Just knowing that we were able to place so high, I think we left the season wanting to get more than what we got last season, so it's just building on each other. So this summer, it's just you think about all of that, and you're just like, oh, next year I want to do better.
Just hungry, we want to win. So us being here and sacrificing the time, every little thing that we do gets us better as a team. So, all the things that we do here, every little bit helps and makes us better as a team and gets us closer to winning the championship. Us coming in here and shooting, even on the hot days, it gets hot in the gym. That gets us prepared for the season, for the long hours in the gym, the long practices, the long games. So us doing the little things that we do prepares us for every practice, every game, so on and so forth. So, every time we come in here, it's great business. Even when we're playing pickup, it's competitive, and that's what we need to have. We need to have competitive edge. We need to have something over every team, so everything that we do helps us give us a little something else over every team.
This is the most important time for an athlete because the commitment to school, you may only be taking 1 or 2 classes, while during the school year they're taking a full load. Athletics, their actual sport, we're trying to always juggle around that. So right now, really the focus is 100% on developing that body. Speed is the most important thing when dealing with sport. The faster athlete's going to be more successful than the slower athlete. And that's probably, I would say, I've been doing this for a long time, but I would say probably the biggest thing over the course of, say, 5 or 6 years that we really focus on is working and emphasizing speed. Knee punch when we sprint. Making sure the toe stays up so when it strikes the ground we're more explosive. Focusing on upper body mechanics. Our Olympic lifts for the majority of our sports are very important because that's going to develop triple extension, which is ankle, knee, and hip, explosive power, which is really related to speed development. The level of commitment we've had over the past, I would say, 5 years from the athletic department, as far as the kids being up here for the summertime, is tremendous. Right now we have close to about 60 athletes across the board for sports. We've never had that before. I'm very pleased so far.